When people tell you that time heals, don't believe them. That is BS. You might as well should just give up. No, I'm just kidding, honey. Hello my amors, welcome to another video. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Cindy Antoinette, and for today's video I want to talk about healing journey in general and why time doesn't really heal. And whenever you hear people talk about it, whenever you see this quote everywhere on Instagram, Pinterest, whatever, it's BS. Let me tell you, it is BS. And also, I know it's been, like 2 months the last time that I posted a video, so I truly apologize for that. A lot of things have happened in my personal life, a lot of surprises, unexpected, both the good and the bad. And with the Mercury retrograde that happened in last month, it really affected me so heavily for those 2 weeks because I'm a Virgo, my ruling planet is Mercury, so you can guess how I would always be affected, unfortunately, by Mercury retrograde. Now it's just an excuse. But anyway, don't you really feel that lately with the energy and the environment, especially with the pandemic and all the crazy things happening in this world, you just feel tired, you feel drained? And I also noticed that a lot of people are becoming more aware of their own healing and their own self-love journey. I mean, I have talked about self-love and self-empowerment and the law of attraction as well in my channel since a few years ago, but finally, now, ever since 2020 broke out and now that we are in 2021, I noticed that more and more people are becoming awake in a sense, which is nice. But I also noticed the other darker, quote, darker side of it, which is the false positivity mindset, and that can actually be as damaging as any other unhealthy behaviors. But now I want to focus more specifically on healing and why you should know and you should just accept it from now on that healing is a whole journey and possibly you will never actually truly heal. Now I know you may be thinking, wow Cindy, that sounded so negative, but hear me out. When we talk about healing, we always have these expectations that we want to be able to be this perfect image, this perfect image of ourselves, and that is why we heal, because most of us, we want to be that image that we really want to manifest. And of course, other than that, we want to be able to move on and completely let go of the past, and that is why therapy exists and healing is very, very important. But here is the thing, this whole self-help and healing journey type of thing can actually be out of balance if you are healing from the intention of trying so hard to be perfect just in order for other people to finally accept you. Now, especially this is true in a love situation. And your love life, for example, and a lot of us, we really want to be loved, we want to feel accepted, we want to feel understood. Of course, that is just part of the natural human desire, and there is nothing wrong at all about that. But what we should be more aware is to learn how to control it and to become more aware about our own intentions with ourselves. Now, in the past, many years ago, let me tell you, I am oh my goodness, I am talking like, I'm telling you all of this because I have gone through this myself. Okay, I'm guilty. So a few years ago, okay, way back then, I was going through a lot of awakening process, and I tried a lot a lot of things, a lot of practices to heal myself, to gain back my power, to become more confident. And I'm very glad that I did it, because I'm finally here. This is the person that I am today, because if I would not do that healing journey back then, I would not even be able to show myself in front of the camera. But I noticed back then I was healing from the intention of wanting to be this perfect image of myself. And I wanted to heal myself because I wanted to feel love. I wanted to feel accepted, especially in my love life. How ironic, isn't it, that I am basically a love witch, you can call it that way. I even talk a lot about love, relationships, and the fact that I am a full-time tarot reader. Yes, if you don't know, I am a full-time tarot reader. I have a channel over here specifically for my tarot reading, and 90% of the topic and the readings that I do is about love and helping people in their love life. 90% of my clients always ask me about their love life problems and issues, but lo and behold, my love life is this one aspect in my life that is the messiest, is the most complicated one. But this is when I realized that all the way back then, all those few years ago, the reason why, even though I was healing myself and I was awakening to my own spirituality and become more consciously aware in a lot of aspects, but I was so confused. Why did I fall into the same pattern and cycle over and over and over again, even though I have been doing this healing journey for so long? That's when I realized the reason why I keep falling to the same pattern, even though I was healing and I was actually improving. The reason why it's not really working out at a maximum level, it's because I was healing from the intention of wanting to feel good enough, wanting to feel beautiful enough, and wanting to be accepted, specifically in a love relationship. I just wanted to have somebody. I was really lonely, and I also do have certain mental illnesses and childhood trauma, pain, issues like that. We all know about that stuff, right? A lot of us, or maybe almost all of us, we have something like that. And so when I realized that I was healing from that point, from that intention, I shifted my mind, my mindset, and my intention as well to still continue on my healing journey, but with the mindset of I have to do it this for myself. I have to think of my future. And that's what I did. And that's when I truly began finally receiving back my own power, and I really became the confident person that I am finally right now in this present moment, making a video for you. Now, the second thing that I want to mention is about time. Okay, time heals. Well, honestly, no. I mean, at least for me, so take it with a grain of salt. But in my own case, and in a lot of other people's cases, my friends, my clients, my audience, I noticed that time doesn't really heal, because time only helps you to grow, to improve yourself, and learn how to control and to change or shift your mindset, your intentions, your goals, etc. But it doesn't actually erase, as in completely, perfectly heal the past, because we are still humans. We are not a robot, we are not a computer, we are not some type of technology where we can just like, you know, plug it in and then just completely erase all data and all memories. I mean, that's not what we can do, unless that maybe, I don't know, 1,000 years later, where we live in a sci-fi cyberpunk world and we become half robots. I mean, who knows? That would be really interesting. Maybe I'm going to observe the future of this planet Earth as an alien. Who knows? But then again, what I'm saying is that the second thing that you just have to accept is that when you are going through this healing journey, not only that you have to be aware of your intention that I mentioned before, but then second, you have to accept that time doesn't really heal. So you cannot even depend on time itself to completely erase. Time will help you to heal, time will help you to become stronger, but not completely heal in a way that you expect you would completely forget about it. Because the harsh truth is that at any time in your entire lifespan, there could be times where you might get triggered again. I mean, we are still humans, and this is what I always want to remind you, that we have to know the balance between spirituality and also practicality, as in, you know, yes, we are a spirit living in a human body, but we are also a human body with a spirit. We have to understand, we have to know the balance between our spiritual needs and our physical, human, psychological needs. We still have to be realistic. And so we need to just know that with all of this spirituality, awakening thing going on, that's really great. And I think that it's actually going to bring the newer generation to a much better, higher vibration paradigm, a reality shift in this world, which we can definitely see that already for the past few years, especially now. But also remember the balance again between yin and yang, because we all have both. We have to learn and understand the balance. And so I just want to tell you this so that you can still continue your healing journey, but please do not be naive or don't be stubborn by telling yourself this lie that, oh, time will heal me, or that I will heal myself so that I can become a perfect image so that other people will accept me. Because if you think that way, then you will never be able to really, you know, maximize your own self-discovery or your self-empowerment journey, because your intention is already being put into an outside factor, you know? And it's crazy that even time is a part of the outside factor, or the outside excuse, you can say, for you to change yourself. You really just have to change for yourself. And I'm not saying that if you want to change because you have somebody that inspires you, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying that that is wrong. In fact, I think that that is beautiful. Like, for example, you see your sibling or you see your best friend or your partner improving themselves, and you see that they become successful, they become a much better version of themselves, and now you want to do it too. Well, that's wonderful. That is awesome, because I mean, a lot of us, we also need some form of push, like a motivation, like a muse, okay? So that we can still be in touch with our passion and with our own creative ideas as well. That is completely normal. But I just want you to know, do not ever put somebody or something on a pedestal as your ultimate complete goal or idol, okay? Because you still have to put yourself as your main character, because this is your life story, honey, okay? And so the very last thing, point number 3, which is going to be the hardest thing that you should be accepting, is that on the contrary, this is quite a bit of a contradictory message, but one thing is that you cannot actually really heal. No, okay, so hear me out. You can heal, but you cannot ever expect that you will truly, perfectly heal from a pain, especially from a trauma. Because once you have these wounds, it's just going to become scars and it cannot magically be forgotten away. Like what I just said, with time, I mean, both of these 2 points just come in together as a connection. So what I'm saying is that yes, you will be able to improve, to become better, to forgive yourself or to forgive other people, and to move on from the past and work on through your emotions, change your limiting belief mindset, become more confident, etc, etc, etc. It's wonderful, all good, but you just have to know that, especially when it comes to mental illness or childhood trauma or even past lifetime trauma, if you believe in past lifetimes, it is going to be very difficult. It doesn't mean that it's impossible for you to move on from it. It's definitely possible, but I'm only saying that it's going to still be difficult, okay? And why I said that you will never truly be able to heal is, you know, this concept of you will be able to move on and work on, you know, first you will be able to work on it and then move on from it, but it doesn't mean that you can completely heal as in erase it, like literally erase it, as in, you know, you're a computer and then you just boom, plug it in and then erase the data. I mean, it just doesn't work that way. Okay, so wow, that was quite a lot of pretty heavy message actually, but that is what I really want to share with you today. I will be back with another video, so keep update. Why am I just suddenly getting awkward? But then again, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to keep update with me on my Instagram at Amourinette, and I will be back with more videos, art, lifestyle posts. Please don't forget to also join the family by clicking subscribe and also the bell ring so you will not miss any new videos, and let's have a discussion as well in the comments down below, okay? I will see you. Mwah.